Mizeria asta de luptă.
Kind of like this neon look. Makes me feel safe.
The gate, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, I found a nice video explaining that Affix will spend way too much time on just
Mind throwing me an invite?
Oh, yeah. Can't you just like whisper in the chat?
Uite, și pe lui Jaffa are auto-invite.
Ah.
Pentru guildies.
Since that dude is being healed, I just have to spam spells.
Yeah, I was planning to interrupt him and lure him away, but people started nuking him, so he didn't follow me. I just lost everyone.
I've also noticed that this raid is really loud.
Yeah, I've got to turn my sounds on. I can't hear half the people in Discord at the moment.
Playing with 10% volume in game.
Yeah, same. The Zora lore was loud for me.
By the way, I went and killed first boss heroic. It has another degree of difficulty, and it felt very much beefier as a. And I also got loot.
What'd you get?
Trinket. That.
Uite ce... Aceeași mizerie pe care mi-o
Oh, 60, nice.
la hana.
Yeah.
Yes, s-a dus să-și facă de mâncare.
Nu, da, știu, da, trinchetul ăla. Mizeria cu aripile.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Is anyone
Yes. Jaffa.
As man,
are yesterday's uploaded?
Yeah, I also have full wings in my back now with that drink.
Detected. Protocol requires localized sanitation prior to anchor deployment.
Aye, you have to clear out any beasties so that the anchor can be placed. Once you have them all set, we'll take the fight to Ny'Alotha.
Corruption is the dumbest fucking thing. Let's give them to take some.
oh schmack.
Oh shit.
I thought you were taking it off yesterday.
I don't have any more AoE stones.
Fear incoming.
Au rezolvat cu ăsta, cu animație de la... Cum se cheamă, de la repair.
Dar ce avea animația de la repair?
Pe posta aia, pe Member Pig, pula mea, și după cum știi, animațiile sunt de căcat. Și când se activa, mă spunea de parcă de parcă primeam lepte, știi? Și stăteam pe loc, după ce mâncai. Nu m-am mai uitat. Boing, boing, boing. Cum ar fi să sari pe loc cu ăsta cu minte?
Da.
Asta făceam. Și acum văd că l-au făcut și când am văzut cu arică să fac și...
Fear incoming.
Hoping one of the wing end bosses.
Yeah.
Jeff, I'm curious. Do you have those Wikileaks mods for this raid?
No.
Și cu Shadow de nu mă joc cu două.
Fear incoming.
Habar n-am.
Nu știu, să trezi pe... Păi l-au cam stricat în patch-ul ăsta.
Ce?
Nu i-a făcut mai nimic, dar a rămas în urmă, rău, nu. E decent doar în Mythic Plus, că altfel nu poți să fie.
Jaffa, can you set yourself as a main tank?
La GPS.
Camera.
Alright.
Fear incoming.
Da, by the way, știi că... De asta... Nu cred că știi cum e. Trinketul când se activează îți dă și slowfall.
Ce-ți dă?
Slowfall.
Slowfall.
No, seriously, that is the dirtiest.
Bine. Dar eu n-am nevoie. Ok. Vin cu aripa purtătoare.
Pe caracterul ăsta.
Fear incoming.
Someone's fucking trash.
Păi pe ălălalt am pătruit, am side for away.
Mult că ai făcut pe aici. Dacă te-am de de aici.
Ăla e catform, care rezistă la damage.
When we're going to exile.
So we're going to Pipeline.
Is it like a NAT management vibe?
Yep, ad management and full of DPS checks.
Oh, goody.
Guess we're not telling you sugar.
Why?
Because everyone started
I mean, you're the heroes.
Ready they called it.
just the speed of trash.
We'll try and not slow them for a second.
Dracu să nu...
Sorry, slow by.
Ce face?
Trebuie să se confundă la voi.
The shadow.
La mine?
Imagine să vedem.
Nu, mai e televizorul pornit ceva. Se uită conșura la ușă. Ce faci, mă, aici?
Asta e, vedem ăsta. Uite-mi mai tibeașul.
Și nu găseai?
Nope. I love this.
I need to get closer.
The wings one.
Yeah, it's awesome.
At
least visual.
Range can get the casters off the stairs.
Lumăgarul ăsta că a făcut azi un heroic, i-a picat trinchetul tău, dar panel la 465.
It's too far away.
Care
Brutal.
tot vine minte Guzgă. Guzgă.
De ce a făcut?
A făcut primul boss pe heroic azi, nu știu. Și i-a picat trinchetul tău
Back
465.
up the stairs.
Still, why are the tasks still here? It's like, didn't we kill the boss inside?
I don't have a target.
Ochișorii când se spawnează îi văd doar eu și sunt doar pentru mine sau?
Yeah,
Numai
because
pentru tine.
you have to go inside
Da, și da.
to get to exile.
Deci mi se pare ăsta un trade de fapt.
Ah, da.
Un păcat teribil de nașpa pentru un paladin holy.
Oh yeah, it looks
Ah, no,
like
okay, it's
yeah,
not
on
that
the
bad.
map it shows that we can.
Those skaters have no aggro table, sorry.
There's me, there's me, there's me.
I can't.
Come on, be a good
Because
boy.
the soulstone is on me already.
Thank you.
Just fight them and CC the skaters, please.
Și așa o să fie și bossul,
Stunning.
by the way.
But
If you have Vortex, you put it down these exits.
pushback.
And this is how the boss will be.
Yes, there's lots of ads with the aggro tables in the box.
And we just have to funnel all of them in the same place and CC them.
So either depth on the bridge, everyone nuke it when it comes in. Just gonna start channeling which we kill it before it finishes.
What?
Please don't move that out of the bridge. Come back.
Just find something.
Watch your step.
All skittlers.
Ce mai știu chestia din chestia asta este că visual ăsta sunt foarte awesome și este end level printed, adică nu o să fie necesar să schimbăm cu ceva.
Nu trebuie decât să
Yeah, just look at my death log. It's
Watch your step.
active server.
recunosc că
Dealing
asta
major
să-mi
damage
pice
with the healing absorption of the
arma de la
opponent within
Raden.
10 seconds target is sick.
It's quite a lot.
care nu este decât un best clean slot pentru mine.
Link it. Paladin.
Home, rights, Ny'Alotha,
Alan Paladin supposed to fall in the video.
Raden, Whisper, Hunter pe periferie. Frumusețea asta.
I'm going caress.
Magic.
No, it's dispel.
Da, e best trade și single target și
I
I
can't
don't have a chance to live in tentacle being...
If you're targeted by the skitters, kite
You're
them.
going hentai?
DPS.
I can assure you, whenever I can dispel, I always dispel.
Same again. Transformers.
Stunning.
No need, I'm slowing them by 70%.
Excuse me, trying to be useful. I'm guessing the grasping tendril thing is like a corruption item. Should I dispel that? Or do I like remove a buff you have?
Honestly, it shouldn't matter. If they get to the point where there's so high corruption that slow is significant, they probably shouldn't be having that much corruption.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's dispellable. The people healing.
I wouldn't worry about spelling it. If you need to move, you can try and help out and do it, but in general, I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Oh my god, this guy says it. His name is so
Of the nothingness, actually.
and nothingness. Jesus Christ.
We're in the heart of the Black Empire, what do you expect?
Is it out of these beams?
Something tells
Yeah,
me this is
look
going
at
to
it.
be a boss mechanic.
Yeah, I can see that as well.
Don't remember seeing it in the guides.
250, minus 250,
I don't think it's
150.
on Hive Mind or the one after, is it?
Might be one of the
Really?
other bosses, yeah.
It might be the one after it, the one that the balls you have to pick up with the tank shoes.
It just felt
Could be.
a boss mechanic.
No, the next one will just do periodic AoE and we have to move away from each other.
I know this is trash, but we'll try and blow through as quickly as possible. We've got quite a while to get through the boss.
Potential anchor point detected
Quite a lot to
in
get through.
immediate
Quite
vicinity.
doing
Deci
shit
sunt
out of these.
nevoia să tragă toată harta
The
cu
sooner
mizeria
you
asta
place
care
these
pune aici.
anchors, the sooner we bring down this off.
It barely does any damage.
Da, asta vreau să zic, că vezi, chestia aia nu prea dă damage.
Yeah, the individually by themselves, they tend to have a habit of
Nu
fixing
m-am
things
uitat
entirely
dacă
alone, which
nu
is
cumva dă și vreun debuff.
irritating as even found.
Nu, da.
Wise.
Da, da, gen 30.000 shadow damage peste genul ăsta.
Ah, bine, am văzut, era slăbuț.
Bine, probabil că pe
Îl combin și
Heroic.
cu 50.000 de ala kill, stingări și nu știu.
să fie probabil nu
Nearly
să
out
undeva
of
pe
fucking
heroic.
boss.
Oh god. Look at this bullshit.
Just if you
Jesus, how many?
more
Da,
trust.
Bring a piece on
Pick
the
up.
stairs if you can.
cred că au tras bossul? Nu?
Oh, no, it's not.
Didn't think I'd missed TOC, but now I do.
Do get enraged over something, but I can't remember how. And they're quite hard to dispel them all. I know they crush a car or something, but I don't know if they're on death thing as well or not.
Doamne, cum s-au dus naiba FPS-urile la faza asta.
Serios?
Mi-au zburat la 30.
Eu nu le-am active, așa că nu, dar n-am simțit să dipuie. Mie îmi stă acum la 60, la fix 60 pe
Right,
This
these
is
are
o
bosses.
săptămână viitoare, în
Yeah, these are
20-70.
Finally.
Pe mine nu mă aștept
bosses.
cu
Hell,
din păcate.
anymore forward.
Ce apropo?
Helmet cert health.
Un
It's
i7
not-
4700
they
de
die
vreo
at the
5-6.
Asta voia să zic, 5, 6,
same time.
nu.
One, you stack on
Generația
top of each other,
4000,
the other one you
e
stack
aici
far
cu
away from
Holder.
each other. It's basically just an add and DPS.
De când l-am eu vreau să zic, că e mult mai de pro cu ca generația.
Da, pe asta. Vreau să zic.
Am este o scărbă deosebită să mă apuc să-mi fac unul nou moment. Că teoretic e simplu, trebuie să schimb doar procul, dar după aia îți dai seama că nu,
Yes.
nu
Nu,
ajunge doar
trebuie să schimb procesorul, placa de bază și ăsta și RAM.
Nu știu, și dacă mă
The
apuc să
bug
fac
guy,
unul nou
yeah.
ca să-l păstrez pe ăsta să fie acolo.
The one that looks like a bug.
Nu.
I guess.
Nu știu, să iau placă de bază, RAM, proc, harduri, placă video am să
Green
urmă.
dude, not
Sursă carcasă de tâcă.
Yeah, then do.
Does the shadow do that?
Sorry, logs alarm, sorry about that. Yes, basically one of them we have to stack on top of each other, and there you get just like the ads and the first boss of Queen Najara. But it's not line of sight, it's just range. Essentially, it's just a don't stand and shit and nuke the boss. There's going to be ads that come in which funnel towards the boss, which you'll get into. One of the bosses, you end up just killing them. On the other one, they heal. I'll start again. Very tight. One gets empowered at a time. When Kezir is empowered, ads heal up under 30% health, so you can't just dot them up, you actually have to nuke them. And when the other one is empowered, you stack under the boss and all the ads run to you, and you just fight on towards them. I can't remember with this fight. I think that's it, isn't it? It's just then there's random big empowered ads that just nuke, and that's kind of it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it depends which one starts. Tekris is always the first, so you stack the bosses. When Kazir is empowered, you need to move the bosses away from each other 20 yards or more, because they will get a buff both for themselves and all the ads that reduces damage taken by 99%. So when Tekris has control of the hive mind, you have to stack the bosses or they'll get empowered. When Kazir has it, you have to move them apart or they get empowered. The ads
How-
will get, depending on who boss is, one of them will get an empowerment. You have to nuke them based on the one. One will do volatile eruption, and the other, I don't know, psionic resonance. We need to do them pretty fast. The main idea is that those ads, most of them will just randomly target someone and go to them. They cannot be taunted, so the idea would be to always stack in the same spot, stun them in place, and kill them with AoE.
So I think that's literally
Trebuie
just
să-i
stack
schimbăm între
and
noi?
just dodge shit.
Nu trebuie să mă
There's
țin.
random tank ads, but they're all essentially the same, aren't they? You just burn them.
Yeah, they differ. There will be eggs spawning on the edge of the room, and based on where the eggs are, for some of the eggs you need to move away out of their path because they'll spin around, leaving poison and hitting you. Also, Tekris will do a frontal cone. It's called Nullification Blast, so don't face him towards the group. And he also does not run, he does not change his face towards the tank, so when he starts doing it, you can just sidestep it.
There's also no tanks up here, is
The
there?
tanks don't need to. Just the one thing.
Yeah, and there's going to be random turtles. Well, not turtles, they're bugs, but they'll fly from one side of the room across to the other. And just don't stand. They don't bounce back and forwards. It's just one time pass, I believe.
Yeah.
Which one do you want,
And
Jeff?
they will from time to time cast Echoing Void. There will be a little swirly under each player in the raid. We have to move apart from each other or they will do stacking damage. Also remember, the ads cannot be interrupted, but they can all be stunned, CC'd, pushed back, whatever else. So when they cast stuff like Mind Numbing Nova, they need to be stunned or pushed somewhere, interrupted with counter spots.
So that actually needs to be chucked as well.
Yeah. Basically puts a dot on all players for a lot of damage and reducing haste by 100%.
My father's fate. Your tale
just,
ends here.
Importing minuses.
I will burn you from the inside out.
Depending on which ones you imported, some of them will tell you
and-
to switch to the wrong target because it's changed since PTR. Careful which one you import.
Last minute stuff, the bosses need to die at the same time, roughly, or they will kill a backup. It's kind of like a...
Jeff,
De la Cauldron sau...
Jeffa, I imported the one from
No, not
Cosis. It was updated on the 24th of January at version 1.0.96.
I don't know every single week or version of my head. I don't know if that's got it fixed or not. I said just be.
Iar începeți cu Ica Ureba, frate. Și nu știu cum trebuie să le importăm.
Dai click pe linkul care l-am dat eu mai sus și aia e.
Am dat și spune error not receiving information. Aoleu, 36.000 de euro. Ia nu zbor la 200 de mega, dar curățat azi.
Da, merge mie așa de greu, că toată lumea importă. Guys, let's not pull this. Give me a second, because I think everyone's importing the weak aura from me, so...
Kill his PC with fire, do it. Dacă dai link-uri de astea la 15 oameni.
Să-mi zici când ți l-ai importat, că am fac impresia că tu ești ultimul care a luat-o.
Mai am 30.000, 20.000, pui mei. Gata. Import grup. Mamă, și-mi pune drept în mijlocul ecranului.
Tekris or Kazir face?
Tekris, always.
5,
When do you want hero?
3,
Do
2,
it when they need
1. Phase change.
Spread them on Tekris as ahead.
These drones stack under the
Drones
boss.
incoming, stack on the boss, stun them with the și poți reduce taste-ul cu 100%. Look at the eggs, try not to stand in front of them. There you go. They'll just swirl around.
5, 4, 3,
Darker is the interrupted, stun them, kiss them, whatever. Kill them. They are now changing, moving apart. Okay. The DPS evenly on both of them.
More on Kazir right now.
Stacking the cactus.
Stacking them over. Remove the boss. Interrupt them. Aici contează cel mai mult să mănânc ăștia, nu facem de ceva. Should dodge the spirits.
Nu vezi așa fără tot că niște...
Da, asta vreau să zic. Sau bine, cel puțin pe normal, nu.
By the way, chestia vreau să zic că e fucking overpowered la aia.
2, 1.
Kill the rats.
Watch your steps. Phase change.
More on Kazir, please.
Deci ochișorul ăla nu dă foarte tare. Adică aș putea să stau în ochișor și să nu mă deranjeze.
Da, foarte bine.
Pe ce treabă are ochișorul cu eroicul?
Ce ochișori?
Ăla din Corruption.
Ah, nu stau corect. Nu stau. Nu, nu trebuie să faci. Asta e de pe care trebuie să faci de aia. Trebuie să faci este mare.
Ah, ok, nu știam asta.
Season. It says on the adică e, nu e nașpa, dar dacă stai... Am adus în orice.
Am înțeles, dar nu, adică nu știam de chestia asta.
4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Split them apart. Destul să duc cu că phase nu le-au dat stat. Trebuie să aduc. One Kazir, please. At 1% HP, he'll start moving himself better. măcar nu mi-am dat...
3, 2, 1.
zi.
What's that?
Thank God I can get this goddamn points.
All the glove. All the glove.
Te dobează doi peți. Ciuperchi de Warcraft.
Oh damn.
Au ce mișto
You
arată
got the
asta, să
echoing
mori eu.
voice bola, which is
Să
like
știu un link.
super OP.
Hey.
Ăsta.
Macarena.
De genial cu ochiul ăla.
Arată super mișto.
Yeah, chiar automorfă.
I'm gonna actually enchant that and use that now. I lied.
You can't jump on the elevator if you're in the middle.
Oh, I was on this pole. Sorry, I've got like so much shit open on my screen.
Și acum durerea noastră. Raden, de noi ne distrăm și tancițe dau cu cap de pereți.
This next boss looks
De
fun.
ce?
Raden looks really fun.
Aici trebuie să dați cu bimuri în
Yeah,
ads,
it's probably
trebuie
the
să...
hardest boss.
Da, nu să scapă.
Nu, nu, n-ai înțeles, voi nu faceți
La
nimic.
momentul omorul.
So much fun, right?
Ba da, tanci fac tot la bă.
A, și noi doar stăm?
Noi stăm DPS heal, dar tanci trebuie să omoare ceva și nu...
Tare. Bogdan, unde dracu ești? Hai, jos.
Eu am uitat cumva să mă
Corruption
activez.
at critical levels.
Thank you very much.
Anchor
Nu am Raiden Battle without settings. I'm sorry, Target.
Raden,
Păi de ce n-avea nevoie?
you're a servant of the
Bă,
Titan.
da, am niște seturi destul de sus și care nu au niciun sens. Raiden te zboară de la și atunci la ultra. Și zboară pe pese de
Abyssal distractions and ripping wounds. Caster fires multiple void missiles on your location, inflicting damage, 5 yards reduce. No one soaks the missiles. 30k shadow damage is inflicted to a 60 yard radius.
Yes, you have to soak them.
Oh, that was funny.
Couldn't soak them because the rest of the weapons like we don't know. It's a boss kind of good, looks like that's actually. Did anyone do Raden?
I have many, many wares.
Well,
Yeah.
the original CTS did
Să mă
before,
ne da la
you know,
intrare.
don't need join.
Eh,
I was going to say it's very similar to that part.
I did it even on Mythic back in the day.
Wow, everything's quite impressive.
Oh yeah.
For Siege.
Nормально, мой так пак.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did it on Mythic plus 10.
You know.
Da. Bă, Raiden glumind, dar o să-mi iau un 470
Essentially, all you
miercuri
can
asta.
kill, which determine what phase, what abilities come in.
Cu un 12.
and
I would advise people to not come here because we're still in combat.
Oh, yes, alive.
Chupa is alive.
I'll get me my food, be right back.
I ain't no man.
No, Jeff, say something, please.
Ai fost ignorat.
Da.
Well,
That's
you
a shit.
did say be right back just before
okay.
you said that. So
That was lava. I was just missing. Hello, Manis.
Hello, Jaffa. Trying to figure out who exactly has push to talk still activated, because my keyboard's one turn off purple.
No one has voice activation. Push talks like.
Yeah, you
again,
can
but I'm
have
gonna
pause it.
pull these up the stairs. So watch out for the cleave, but I need to do something to save the orbs.
Epidemic food.
Ce mănânci?
Chinese, dacă am zis, Chinese, da.
Ah,
Yeah.
ceva mă doare constant la băieții ăștia când apar în fața lor.
Păi da, în pula aia, dar le ținut spre raid.
We're not gonna have reses.
It's fine.
Allow me to run away like an oaf.
My
please,
combat
thank you.
is in a 10-minute cooldown. So I can't do it.
Nu știu, mă enervează ceva în ultima vreme la raidurile astea, unde trash-ul te distruge mai rău decât boss-ul.
Faci cu călăresc.
Nu-i găsesc un scop clar acestui trash.
Teoretic ar trebui să te învețe mecanicele sau să-ți facă un mic preview asupra mecanicelor care o să te întâlnești cu ele la boss.
Bă, ar trebui măcar ți-aș da unii puțin cam prea... Adică ai văzut tu cum a fost și înainte și cum o să fie și ăștia, o să ies față de boss, o să fie fix pix.
Da, știu ce zici.
Ori trebuie să fie invers. Trash-ul simplu, te învață repede și boss-ul e un horror de ăla din care nu mai poți să ieși.
And this raid is so well designed.
Kind of an irrelevant question. If you pre-order of all the allied races,
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
like even Voidals,
Yes.
Voidalus.
And pandas.
Just in case you didn't catch that, yes.
Yeah.
yes?
And you get 8
Yes.
swords. 8 transports.
Bye.
And you can use all of them at the same time.
Yep.
Only if you have enough corrupted gear on you so you grow another couple of arms as tentacles.
I mean, would that be so hard?
Some collapsed gear made you have dicks in
If you get tentacles, the way you use them, that's your problem.
As people seem to keep on dying to the Watchers, we're just going to run all the way to one side and pray we can kill Trash before the Watchers come. Because this is not fun.
Could always a hero.
What are we supposed to do? Like, this is normal. What will happen on here?
We'll die faster,
I mean, like,
somehow.
we just don't stand in big frontal smash.
Cineva, gata, capitulat?
Nu, eu eram.
I'm gonna stand way
Așa.
back this time.
Right, we're gonna go to the right.
Se întâmplase ceva și rămăsese tastatura pe move.
And pray we kill them.
Ca și cum era cineva care imita, care vorbea, știi, și până n-am dat disconnect nu și-a revenit.
E pentru că avem sincronizat tastatura cu jegul de Discord. Discord merge prost el by default, dar nu se poate să sincronizează nici cu asta.
Ah, e fun.
The curse!
I get cooldown guessing myself.
Yeah, no, the cursors need to be a lot more proactive with that shit.
The curse isn't really that big. You can use the round reduction thing.
It's a 10-second cooldown on abilities that don't have cooldown, which means I can't heal, bro.
Nu cred că ăștia trebuie stacați și să dea play-ul ăla în același timp pe tanci.
Could you kindly...
Eva,
There, at the carest manis, now I have 20-second cooldown.
Thank you.
You know?
Nu mă, îți spune, deci când ai cursul ăla, îți spune un cooldown de 10
Pula
secunde.
mea și de cursul are 8 secunde cooldown, for fuck's sake. 8 devine 20 mai nou și nu știam eu.
Bă, nu știam ce cooldown are recursul, mă gândeam că poate are 10 secunde or some shit.
Are 8 secundă, la fel ca orice clens.
No, everyone needs to.
One that fills and one's at 80.
Mă doar.
Especially when we move up to these two crystals. Or you have to get consistency.
Man, they have 5.
Well, they were marked and locked. Everyone was taking one target.
That's why I get
Ei, n-are fi comune.
Who's good better way, you or me?
Da, da, chiar.
Altă întrebare.
Altă întrebare utilă? Întrebare fără răspuns.
I need to get closer.
Spells. Exia pe locul 1 cu 3 dispelsuri, Brutal pe locul 2 cu 3 dispelsuri, Ciupa pe locul 3 cu 2 dispelsuri, Lahlan un dispel, Jaffa un dispel, eu un dispel și ghici cine n-are niciunul.
Eu.
Nu. E exact aceeași persoană care nu știe să dea dispel de când am început să raidăm cu ea like ever and that's never going to happen, never going to change.
Sammy!
Exact!
Pula mea, îmi dau mie, că nu văd, să nu văd când primiți voi.
Și șamanul știe Dickers?
Da, șamanul știe decât două chestii, Magic și Dickers, atât. Nu știe Poison, nu știe Disease.
Ce drăguț.
Bă, da, urât arată pe ursulețul alb, corruption-ul ăla. Și că ești permanent dirty.
Samba, cea... Rele...
Asta e, căcatul ăla trebuie absolvit.
Încă un wipe? Și să tragi și botul, nu?
Da, la apărut.
Bum, bum, bum. Dum, dum, dum.
Nelly deals for a friend of the Grumbles, like you.
Scuze. Yeah, if I can't soak one, just leave it alone, because it's only 60k AoE.
Ambele erau în lângă pe ochi. Nu puteam nici nu știu să...
Da, dar două explozii sunt 120.000 de damage, că aia nu e mult.
Aici, presupunând că
E
toată
destul de
full
mult, dar
health.
nu moară. E destul de mult, dar nu moară.
Păi da, asta zic, adică nu e de ajuns de mult încât să merită să tragi extra trash.
Nu, cred că lecția era ca trash-ul să fie tras mai spre scări.
Nu știu care este range-ul în care pot pune ei berșinile alea, știi?
Ar să fie 20-30, cam așa ceva. Numai așa le-am văzut la o distanță destul de mare.
Zic, tragem cât se poate de mult.
Și da, numărul de orburi am văzut că crește cu cât durează mai mult lupta. Au început să fie 2, la un moment dat au fost 3, 2 au fost 4.
scos-mă acolo.
Nu spun nimic. Dar parcă se
Exact.
Hai la Raden!
It's too far away.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading spells. What's wrong? You lazy kid.
That was funny.
Yeah, no, I stand.
Okay, go into this corner.
Nu muri.
Murea.
Now what the boss on the other one. Try and interrupt the range. Wait till you're out of the corner.
Da, exact. Oh shit.
Timing, just stay
Am uitat am turn off.
I was thinking that his job actually wears off before he's fighting. He's just yeah, it does just.
Thank you, brother.
Acum mi-a rămas melodia în cap.
O să înțeleg că ți-e doar de următorul sezon din Westworld?
Jesus, cât de prost a fost.
Ce doiuta!
No!
Nici măcar nu am dat că mai iese. Mi-am găsit la ce să mă uit.
Și eram cu o colegă, știi? Westworld, zic că tu ai văzut la finalul de la sezonul 2? Și? Păi nu că a fost... Are you fucking kidding me? A fost tâmpenie.
Se putea și mai rău.
Devastation! Uite, a dat
Ia ține că tot îmi vorbim despre asta, vorbim despre
Păi nu, dar tot se putea și mai rău.
Beautiful at the same time as that.
Se putea să fie ultimul, se putea să fie sfârșitul de la sezonul 8 din Game of Thrones.
Indeed. Pe de altă parte e Jar Jar Abrams, deci s-ar putea să fie și ca asta și ca ultimul Star Wars. You catch my drift.
I don't, because I haven't seen it yet.
Este îngrozitor de oribil. What's your name, Ray? Last name? Skywalker. Muie!
No, do you have this magic damage on tanks?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, there's magic damage on tanks.
I mean, I guess.
Bine, vreți să vă scot melodia aia din cap să vă bag alta mai ok? Da.
Nu.
Aia cu tan-ta-na-na, tan-ta-na.
Isn't it? He's always on blue and green, I'm pretty sure.
It seems he does plague damage at some point. Decaying strikes. Lightning damage.
Think about the bits.
Shadow damage. So yeah, there's magic.
Deal. This boss basically has two phases depending on which orb
de mult
they
damage
allow to absorb. If it absorbs the
Pe
same
magic.
orb in a row, it's
Să știu dacă are sens să
10%
folosesc
more damage.
edicțiile,
You
știi?
don't want it the same orb in a row. Come on, the actual number, but
Nu
it's
știu
very bad.
exact că nu spune cât
One of
shadow
them
damage face.
is Vita, the other one is Void. When he empowers himself with Vita, you will have lightning that jumps between everybody. I believe you actually don't spread out for it though. You just kill the ad. I don't think you need to spread out for it. You just down the ad. And then oh, actually, yeah, I think I need to do more marks, don't I? I need to do the whole ping pong with people.
Să vedem dacă arată mai bine.
Sorry, I think it's confusing.
Arată mai bine. Putem. See?
Somewhat.
Mai și brown, mai și
Sorry.
brown.
Right, when he absorbs Vista, he will summon an ad, and he will become lightning empowered. When you have to think it's lightning,
Happy?
20%, you'll always spawn lightning bolt that jumps to the furthest away player. So you'll have to somehow assign a few people to do that. So I was trying to think who to do it. I guess 5 times they have to jump through, and one of them's going to have to go to yellow. The other one's going to go to red, and you have to alternate it. You'll have to have people jumping in and out between the marks the entire time to keep them bouncing between the furthest one. If anybody wants to think about volunteering for that one, just try to plan out the rest of it. Feel free to volunteer.
How often do you have to jump between?
It's for like one phase until you expand all the stacks. So it'll be, I think you might need 3 people each side of the stacks.
I was like,
I don't think it's very often.
Coronavirus?
A minute or so. There on the Juno. I don't think it's very often. I think.
so you just go from red to yellow to red?
We'll all be stacked up under the boss, and then one person will go to yellow who will have the debuff, and then one person will go to red to receive it, and then the person from yellow will go to the boss, and someone else will take his place. So we can alternate like that.
Oh. I mean, anything that's like set type of
Uite-l și pe
rotation,
Ezekiel
so you can
Abaddon.
do it teleport easily, else I'm kind of stuck. But like,
Sound
if
like a
everyone
Ezekiel
is going
care
from
e
one
reference.
direction to the other, where should the gateway be? From the boss to yellow?
From the boss to yellow or boss to red, whichever one you'll be assigned to do, yeah. Whichever one side you'll be going to, probably.
No, the gateway is more for the entire party.
Oh yeah, I mean people have to go from the boss to both of the marks, so it was whichever one.
Will you be
Really?
tanking the boss where he's at now?
When we're doing it, yeah. I'll try and get a bit more sorted for that. I was just trying to think of a way to explain it, because it's quite a simple boss, but there's just a lot to it. It's not particularly hard, but there's a lot to explain. So Vista is, Vista's the lightning one. So 2 orbs will spawn, it's a very basic mechanic. 1 Vista, which is blue, 1 Void, which is purple, and we'll have to pick one. We're going to start off with killing the blue one. I don't know if that's going to work or not. If it doesn't, we'll switch. I don't think it matters too much. We'll hero in phase 2, but after you kill the blue one, it will summon an ad, which will chain lightning between everybody. I've been told, or some videos, some people have said that you just stand there and kill the ad. You're not doing too much. But for the time being, just all stack up and kill the ad and just heal through it. We'll have to see how that actually works.
That this happens only when he first gets the orb, every time he gets it. And there will need to be quite a lot of people doing this.
Doing which one? The teleporting.
The ping pong of the balls.
It's 3 people per side or something, isn't it? Or is that still?
It starts with 5 stacks and gets a stack less each time it jumps. So I would say at least 5, not 6 people.
Yeah. So it's pretty much going to be all the DPS. So
Basically, someone takes it, a person is already standing on red, let's say, beforehand, and that person will get to be the target. Then someone will immediately need to move to yellow. Once it's over, red will move away, someone will come in his place, and so forth. People need to come and go, and not get the debuff twice, because each time you get it, you get 300% increased damage from his ability.
I think that's it for lightning, isn't it?
That's kind of it for lightning, yeah.
And then void is just exactly the same. The ad spawns with new get, but instead of
I mean,
ping-pong and
both
lightning,
of them have an ad and a mechanic.
yeah. So the lightning's ping pong, and the shadow one is just the bouncy ball that we saw. Soaked. Everyone also gets silenced. The whole rate, I think, is for a few seconds. So all the
Basically, the void one is when you get it, you put a healing, a shield on the entire raid. We need to get healed before we can get health back. It's an absorbing shield, and the missile thing we saw earlier. Plus the ads for the content.
Yeah, the circle, the ad from Void will put a circle around you, which gives you the everyone to soak it, apart from the tanks. So everyone just stack up for that bit and try and move out so you don't need to position. And I think that's it, apart from the last phase is pretty much exactly the same, plus you have to stack together, stack plus afterwards. No, it's just this one. We have to stack on the last phase, because people get paired off.
Ok, și ce facem noi? Ce trebuie să facem atunci?
Phase 2 is the hard one, so we'll just hero at phase 2. And we'll see what
O să
happens.
pună pe voi
Pretty simple once you've seen them.
Nullifying Strike debuff.
Așa.
Care scade viața cu 20% de uite.
Așa.
După
First
fiecare
person
stack trebuie să...
debuff will go to star. We'll start off with star.
Nu e ăla cu orburi și cu bimburi și cu tâmperii?
Nu, e altul. Mă gândeam, că data trecută aveam altul ordine de băși, știi?
Ok.
Nu, ăsta pune un Nullifying Strike, trebuie să swapați la fiecare. Să nu luați, să nu vă înjumătățească viața cu ce...
Ok, no problem.
You can hear the crickets.
Yeah, I'm gonna do everyone but healers then. I think that'll be enough. We'll have to do all the DPS rotate.
Probably decide on order.
Yeah, I was just thinking that you don't know who's gonna get it first, do you? So
No, the first person will be, I think, the closest to him. It's actually random. But
Yeah.
you can always decide who the second is. At some point.
yeah, actually we'll do that. Someone can always go second, and then if they get it, they'll just be the third person.
long story short, the boss will put a debuff on the tanks that reduces your health by 20%. You need to swap after each cast. We should start by killing the orb on the yellow side first. That's the shadow one, so he gets Vita. After he gets the Vita, be prepared, someone will get the debuff.
Go move.
When it expires, it will jump to the farthest player away, so someone should preemptively go to red when that happens. After the person red gets it, someone should be in yellow. The person that got it from red, once the debuff is over, needs to move away. Someone needs to take his place until one. There will also be the ads that we need to kill. Crackling Stalker, which does chain lightning. And that's kind of for this phase. The Void phase, he will put a healing shield on the entire raid, so we'll need to stack up and quickly get topped off to remove the shield. He will do those missile things that after the ground they need to be soaked or we all take a lot of damage. Do be careful if you're soaking it, because if you have the debuff that increases the damage you take by 300%, you should not be the person who... And the Void Hunter, who casts Void Collapse, it basically targets someone and does damage split to everyone within 8 yards, so we'll actually need to be stacked up for that, or it's a one-shot. And then the phase 2, when everyone's stacked near the boss, because he'll do ruin damage. It's a plague that does a dot. He also does a decaying strike when he's at 100 energy in phase 2, which does more damage the more health you have. Right? So you would need to be sure you're low on health when you get hit by that thing. That's kind of a thing for healers as well.
Yeah, that's a tank mechanic.
And there will be void eruption zones that need to be avoided.
Does everybody see group 3 in the order of Yuan, Brute, Eva, Shadow, Theriana?
Yeah.
That's going to be the order we have on the circuit.
Seems good.
We're probably going to need...
So group 3 is yellow, group 1 is red?
It will be the person who gets it will go to yellow, so you just have to think after that. The first person to set will be red. None of what a group 3 gets.
The person who gets it needs to be the farthest away from the person who should get it. So.
Yeah, so it's going to be yellow between red. I think we should be tanking by the gateway, so there should be distance. But yeah, first person who gets the debuff will go to yellow, and then so you are with the first person soaking will go to red, and then.
But do I immediately
One
go
gets
when
it.
someone goes to
You should already be there, or someone should already be there by the time he gets the orb, because the cast will be instant.
Yeah, we'll just try and keep an eye out, because you're going to have to do a little bit of thinking. For example, if Eva gets it first, you'll have, actually let's go down group 3 list, can't we? Or,
I mean,
so,
Yuan
soaking
should, Yuan should sit on red from the start, and that's that. The guy that gets it will move where he's supposed to, and if Yuan gets it, it's perfect. He's in the perfect spot to begin.
Yeah, I was going to say, for the soaking group, do you want to do it in the order of the group and skip out if, say, Eva gets it, or do you just want to go from Eva and go down? Which ones do you find easier, personally?
Might as well take it in the order, assuming everyone sees the raid in the same order, of course, because add-ons do happen.
They don't, which is why I'm suggesting the arcade rooms.
They do see group 3. I asked them and said yes.
Seeing the group does not mean that everyone's the same order in it.
I said, does everyone see it in the same order?
We are
Does
still
everyone not see it in that order? Yuan, Brute, Eva, Shadow, Yuan?
Yeah. Which is weird.
I see that in the raid tab, not in the... That doesn't matter. I'm first anyway.
Okay, so if Yuan's always going to go first, just remember if someone else gets it, you're going to have to skip them out. It's going to have to be X, so you're going to have to soak as well if someone in that group gets it. So X, you may be needed to do it.
So what?
if someone from group 3 gets the debuff, you're going to have to be the last person. So we'll start on star, so you'll have to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to go back to start.
We'll see, we'll try to call it out as well.
Yeah, it's basically just going to be if someone from group 3 starts off with the debuff, you'll have to soak star at the end. And if not, they can handle it between the 5 of them. I think that's pretty much the only coordination that was needed over who's soaking. We'll just see the mechanics.
Ai trecut pe... Ai trecut pe manele Manis?
So
Da.
just so you know, I'm DPSing, so...
Aia era, m-am trecut pe manele.
5,
Remember,
4,
we are
3,
killing the orb on
2,
the yellow side.
1.
I need to get
5, 4, 3,
Yellow side,
2,
no, red side.
1.
Right.
Means killing the orb.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Portal. Ready for the debuff? You want it? Move into the raid, someone go to work.
I want
Everyone else on the end.
go to
Someone come to yellow in my spot. Someone go to red. Someone go to yellow, how many stacks?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kill red. South? Not all of us. Oh, fuck, that was supposed to be shot. Ok, deși este tare important ca
well,
aparatul ăsta să contați.
we need to stack up, I guess. Not be able to.
For that one, yeah.
1.
So that's it.
Yeah, no, just rinse and repeat, so now we can restart.
Okay, and I'll have to agree with you one. We need 3.
I hate incompetent raiders.
crap.
I have many lucky twos you like.
Little Soulstone rough.
Oh, I think we rest tubers that might have gone.
No, the Soulstone still persists. But I think we might have just expired the time.
Very possibly.
Okay, so we pick this until what happened?
I have many,
Doesn't
many
he go on
questions
stage
about
2
the thing.
at some point?
Phase 2 is at 40% health.
Oh, so it's a very base.
Yeah, he'll just start getting a stacking buff that will.
Is anyone else playing with Wolverine Resonance?
Not
I'm-
me.
I mean, we're stacking quite a lot. I could switch to.
I'm just using Guardian of.
Credo che Wolverine Resonance.
Seriously? That one
Ah.
lui este pe care e legendară.
Nu am legendarul, am epică.
I need to get closer.
Nu mi-a picat aia de legendar încă.
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading. We literally have one buff in here.
Yeah,
And we don't have that one.
exactly. Stop being a smart ass, Kappa.
I am honored.
For the void phase, since he seems to be doing constant missiles, make sure that there's never more than one person soaking it. The guy that soaks it gets a debuff, he can't soak it again without dying, so if 4 of us do it at the same time, the try is over. Let's try to keep the same list. Yuan first, Hood second, Eva, Shadow, me, and if there's anything else, the healers.
I was gonna say we're gonna be able to soak it in one phase, but I think it's 30 seconds. And she can't make no noise. Okay. Soaking group, you see the notes? You soak after Eva, Shadow.
The thing on the ground, right?
The debuff between
The thing on the
yellow
ground
and
as
red,
well as the lightning.
and yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
From the yellow.
Ivar. Don't look angry.
Five, four, three, two, one.
How many there are? There's 3.
One by the boss.
Me.
Right, one clap. Everyone stamp on this one.
Don't run away with it.
Die. When the game yells, you stuck on the perch.
Don't stack on the tank. Do not.
One.
That's the debuff.
Yeah, don't just stuck on the perch. Like.
Good night, Diva. Da.
Been needing some help from old one Samdi.
It's too far away.
Exit Urgio.
No.
I have a question. When I soak the first one on red, shouldn't I get it?
Yes, you work for enough away, so you jump to the tanks.
Far enough away from yellow? Oh. I thought I had to follow the orb itself.
Oh, you bounce it. It jumps to whoever the furthest away is from the current debuff player.
Oh, then I completely misunderstood. I thought I had to run after the orb.
No. Did anybody not see the black pools on the floor? Fantastic. They are the ones that the circle group are going to do after. I didn't get to count how many was there after that, sorry.
I think it jumped 5 times or 6.
I'm out of range.
What, for
Yeah.
the purple pools as well, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yuan.
There's 2 things there. It's the one that's completely black, and it's a big black hole. If someone calls out that they're gonna sit in it, everyone else move out. And then there's the swirly around you. You do not run away with it. You stand in the group in melee.
Yes. the
Try
one
to
mark.
avoid the tanks, but it needs to be split among everyone because it does 2 million damage split around people in 8 yards.
The world marker is going on blue. It's where you're basically going to stack in on the void phase, all on blue, unless one of those blues pool things spawn beneath you, so everyone can soak it from whoever gets debuffed. The one which is a solid black floor pattern, so not pattern, but a solid black colour, is the one that only one person in the soaking group is going to soak in order. The one with the swirls around for someone is one that everybody has to soak.
Plus, when the swirl happens, DPM actually yells, you know, who has it and the timer. It's really that hard. Have that bubbles activate.
Right, Exia, you're going after Brute when it comes to soaking. Do you know what to do? Do you understand?
Kind of, but can you say it again so I make sure I don't fuck?
Right, so one person's going to get marked in the lightning phase. They're going to go 2-star. Then one's going to go for red. So it bounces between them. You've got to be the furthest person from the mark. So your one's going to be on red. So thinking about to Brute. So Brute's going to go on star, be the furthest away from him. Then you're going to go 2 red. So Brute bounces to you, and then Shadow's going to go 2-star to take it off. It bounces 5 times between the Brute and Brute. You may have to skip someone in case they get marked, so you are going to have to kind of remember the order. If you want to get the Adult Exhaustor's Ray tools, it's all open on the screen, so you can easily track who's next and who's going where.
I think I should be fine.
And then in the Void phase, you'll be doing the same. It's not ready yet. The first black pool will be spawned, will be soaked by Yuan by himself, then Brute, then UX here, then Shadow.
Alright.
I'll try and call out timers. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to the tank stacks. I think it's 2 stacks for this one. Swap all my way. Don't think we ever win.
I can't use that.
Does it fall off on one? Because they seem to always have to.
30 seconds, so I don't know how often he puts it on you.
I'll try and check it this time.
Also, since this is important, don't go to the boss when it gets pulled, just go straight towards the yellow portal to be there when it spawns, so we'll kill it faster. Those 5 seconds after this one at least are not so important.
Andrei? Dove vedi 2070, nu?
Anume?
Tu-ți lasă un 2070 parcă, nu?
2080. Da.
2080.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Întrebarea era pentru 2070 dacă există varianta de 6 GB.
5, 4, 3,
Văd două variante de la...
You get that from one.
It's on you. Minus 8.
Stau la galben.
No, you have to stay at red.
Am făcut pe asta.
Mai să mor.
Everyone else?
Me.
Don't.
Okay, we survived it.
Deci soarele din jurul unei persoane trebuie să ochidă toată lumea, pata neagră trebuie să ochidă de o singură persoană, da?
Kill the hunter.
Five, four, three, two.
Make sure you're on red.
Yeah, and stay on the keep.
I got below. Someone will be ready.
Bruce or me?
We jump to attack.
Excited.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I can go. Later this time, you want first? Exia?
Really?
Shadow.
Really?
Stack.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Sammy, go to yellow.
I go yellow. I go. Takes yellow.
Shadow to
Minus or keeper, can you go?
I got it, go away minus. Never mind, someone else got it.
I got it.
Five, four,
Ah, I have to
two,
twice.
one.
Yeah, after you go to your mark, you go to yellow. Once you have lost the buff, when
Really? Okay, Facebook.
Phase two.
Sorry.
hey, we got 7 days now.
Yeah, but people will need to very hard.
Next one is? N-aveam cum, n-am avut soulstone.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. First guy goes to yellow, then it's almost always you on
Yeah, but just people need to be a bit more aware and move in time.
yeah.
The cast and the switch is too soon for people to call it out properly.
Always try and, if you once your debuff jumps off you, if you're in a certain group, just run back to blue, and at the very least it'll jump someone super far away from you, and you go twice in time. As as soon as they jump away from you, just stack onto the boss again.
Ok.
Good fight to BM8, I guess.
Așa, ce părere ai, mă, sau ce părere aveți
It looks like quite a
amândoi?
fun fight,
Deci am
honestly.
două
I really
variante
like it.
pentru 2070,
Yeah,
una de la... ambele de la MSI. Diferența e de vreo 50 de lei între ele, doar că una este Ventus GP, whatever the fuck that means. Două culere sau Trifrozer cu 3 culere?
3 culere.
Ai zice 3, dar mă rog, nu sunt neapărat atât de important.
Evident, aia cu 3 culere este mai scumpă.
Cred că este doar cooler în plus, că altceva nu ți aduce nimic. Dacă zici că e 50 de lei.
E 50 de lei diferența, for fuck's sake, e 2249 versus 2194, serious.
We could just use the
Mai este și varianta cealaltă, știi? Unii pun al treilea cooler pentru că au făcut-o atât de prost încât se încinge prea mult și au nevoie de al treilea.
Da, să mesei am două, aia e partea ce prostă.
Nu neapărat, s-ar putea să fie aia cu 3 culere, s-ar putea să aibă un cooler pus pe plăcuțele de RAM.
Se poate.
Și nu strică niciodată să ai și VRAM-ul răcit.
Da, true. Bun, partea noastră mai este cealaltă parte noastră mai este că am varianta să iau de la Domo sau de la cel.ro.
Yeah, well, both.
I know both suck.
Yeah.
For the time being, try and just watch DPS out around like 55-50%, so we know when we're going to burn it or wait for an orbital to already come in.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You only delay the inevitable.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fabric of creation.
Yeah, it's dice, you get half good stuff.
Looks like rank for zero. Looks like red. Shadow yellow. Get this.
Fucking hell, we did it. Good job.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Strength falters.
Damage, you want? Oh, really? Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Então meta minha como era assim. Am fost singurul care s-a băgat la său cu ăla care trebuie cu o persoană.
I didn't just do exit.
Ne jump to la clan.
4, 3, 2,
Foarte puțini, frate, și asta e problema. Suntem așa puțini că dacă mor 1-2 oameni, nu are ce să facă aici.
Putem înțelege ce trebuie pe aici să mă acolo.
Alternativ față cu Lightning, care de la la cel mai depărtat om de el. Trebuie să alternăm distanța întotdeauna ca să fie fix cine vrem noi. Și zeviul ăsta de Shadow Swordis care trebuie să oculte și trebuie să oculte de mai mult de un om.
Nu, mai mult de o... Adică nu poate fi socuitat de 2 ori de aceeași persoană, te referi.
Da, asta am zis.
Da, senza aia cu sorliurile negre și cu petele negre l-am înțeles. În alea negre soc cu o singură persoană odată și sorliurile trebuie să se bage toată lumea.
Problema e că la mine, de exemplu, când am murit, eu am fost și tura mea să socui și eram acolo și a pus și debuff-ul pe mine. Și n-aveam cum.
I'm not quite sure if it's too much healing or tactics not being done right, but the orb soaking with the shield seems to be quite problematic.
Yeah, I mean last time I had to soak and I also got a shirt.
Yeah, if you like with that, I think tanks can reliably soak quite well black pools.
Yeah, tank can do it as well.
And even if you have trees like that, if you don't need it, you can probably just take a couple. I was just looking at the damage to see if I actually could take 2 or not.
The thing is that it gives you 300% extra damage per stack, so it's not a problem if you can take it, it's the problem if you can survive after.
Oh, the debuff. But it's just
yeah, it stacks.
It's just the actual orb.
Shadow damage in general.
Oh, is it? I thought it was just from the debuff.
Lazy bumps.
Exposure, blah blah, increases damage taken from unstable Vita, unstable Void and unstable Nightmare by 300%.
I think that's the phase 2.
From phase 2.
Yeah. I might be able to take it. As long as I don't get auto attack for 600% after them. So yeah, if you have any self-healing at all, try and use it after we have the big Soki orb. I'll get the names right and we'll actually do this properly, shall we? Void Collapse.
If Manus can go DPS, I can kill you quite a lot here.
I can go DPS if you want.
That would be swell.
Oh, it's a mythic thing.
Jaffa?
We can ignore it.
Okay, you can go DPS if you want, I don't mind. If you can get yourself that way, or you can go 3 healers, it's entirely up to you. You can die fairly quick enough.
I don't mind either way, so you tell me.
I'll just stay 3 healers now, we'll get at least to see the fight, and if DPS becomes an issue, we'll have to change. But currently, just at least we can see more of the fight, we have 3 healers. I don't know the DPS check for phase 2, we might have enough, we might not. That's something I need actually pulling it and trying to see. Just try to go down and try to use 1 cooldown per void collapse if you can.
It's
And if
not
you
going.
go on, sorry.
Healing won't be an issue.
DPS, try and make sure if you are not soaking and in between it, you focus the add over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have this one. Send it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ok, dar se pare că există ceva aici care îmi dă un debuff de 100%.
Da.
Ok, deci sorurile mari îmi dau debuff-ul de minus healing. Deci n-ar trebui să le iau?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Unde pe galben?
Invită instabilă pe
Am făcut deja rost. No, no, no. No, e ok, stai acum.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
behind the tanks.
Try the
Also, just one second.
Și cât timp stau aici?
nu pot să
Rest of the one behind the tanks.
Nice, okay. Solo so che tira.
2, 1. Phase 2.
Now remember to watch the swings.
Yeah. Okay, that was good.
Jaffa, I want a confirmation. Do you want healers to go and soak the swordly one? The swordly black one, the one that the damage has to be split between party members, red members. Okay, because it applies a healing output buff. No, it's a healing output, not a healing take.
Come so far, only to fail.
Void defilement reduces all healing taken by 50%. It's a MS. Mortal strike.
It does suck with everyone taking healing, but the more people that soak it, the less damage that every individual person takes, so people are going to be higher. So if they have to run off and soak an orb, they're not just going to die to it.
Yeah, I guess playing Iceblock is the best thing to do. Saves the healers a lot of trouble.
Ideally, if we can get more people to soak that, we won't have to use a healing cooldown on it, because the healing reduction is a really bad time to use a cooldown, but we're currently
Yeah,
having to
if
use
someone
one
with
to
the
die.
immunity actually gets the debuff, they can just go away and don't damage it. Ice block.
Bubble.
I can do it with Netherwalk.
Ce fain să
So I
ne
wish
ca
I got it twice. I can do two Ice.
ca o presimțire că nu ți pune porcăria pe tine prin ABS.
If you use magic hits, just one shot the boss.
Yeah. No.
amuzant că aici nu face mizeria aia, că de fiecare dată am încercat să folosesc Healthstone și evident că n-a făcut absolut nimic.
Da?
Damage reduction nu l-a dat. Be right back getting a drink. Ce mișto ar fi să găsești o pereche de căști care să aibă pe ele butonul de furtoc.
Și te-ar ajuta cum?
That would be awful.
Da. Adică, spre exemplu,
un buton programabil pe care să poți să-l folosești și când sunt în plimbare, știi?
asta care l-am luat de la Hlan au butoane pe căști care sunt programabile. Poți să-ți setezi push to talk-ul pe cască, dar să înseamnă să-i mână pe tastatură.
That would be a bad idea.
Singura circumstanță în care that shit could be good e dacă sunt wireless.
Păi wireless, asta am și eu.
Ah, ok.
Programez casca să fie același buton, știi? Și când te miști că trebuie să faci ceva și se pune o întrebare ceva, să zici rapid, stai că nu sunt.
Da, așa am înțeles. Nu știam că vorbești de căști wireless. Asta care am de la Bogdan sunt cu fir.
Dacă aveam cu fir nu mă interesa, că nu mă ajută la nimic.
It's pretty much dodge everything. That way when you get tethered. The one thing we do improve is Cane Strike. It does damage to the raid equal to the tank's current HP.
Yeah, it should always be taken by the guy that has the debuff. The tank with the debuff.
Yeah, as we are also bears, if we do not have the debuff, just switch to caster form if you can to try and reduce the damage going in. Because it's an awful lot of damage.
Dar ca idee, deci căștile astea de la Bogdan, Logitech nu știu cât sunt.
G633.
Așa? Știu că sunt și o versiune wireless la ele și astea au butoane programabile pe căști.
Dacă vrei să dai 10 milioane pe ele, sure.
Mă apuc să schimb Steel Series-ul ăsta care merge impecabil, doar ca să am buton pe el, să nu știu ce a zis, Jaffa, dar sunt de acord. But hey, ăsta este printre cei mai grei boși din raid-ul ăsta, deci dacă îl facem e...
Ce e cel mai nostim? Că preferați să-și ia Jaffa bucata peste decât să-mi iau eu.
Da, ideea e că la faza 2 ar trebui să stacați câte 2 debuff-uri complete, să vă luați cu 50% lesser. Ăla încolo.
Alright.
Once it comes in,
am 683.000, el are 642.
You can spam and heal everybody up if you need to.
Mică diferență de HP.
Just when it gets applied, it doesn't matter if they get.
Da, e 40 de K.
Când eu am 350.000, bine, contează de fapt, că e fix, să rămân cu 1000 viața, știi?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shadow Godiora. Te rog, nu mă lăsa.
Nu zici că...
Root Godiora. Xia Godiora. Nu știu local. Nu știu local. Manis is going to...
Target you.
Ok, am unstable vita pe mine, ce fac acum?
Hai acolo până vine pe mine, știu care...
2, 1...
Gata, a fost plăcut. Ia, aia nu știu mai nimic.
De tanta pizda.
tank. Many people in this one. Red. Shadow on you.
Nu mai are sens să dau heal. Zic, nu mai are sens să dau heal, am stack coordinarea de 100%, there's no point in healing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go to yellow. It's red.
Ai, e healing taken, bă, că mi-ai și pula mea healing done.
Shadow yellow.
Jesus, ți s-a spus de 7 ori până acum ți-a pus și tot și link-ul pe chat. Jesus, man. What the hell?
Eram convins că e healing done.
Ți-a spus și Andrei, ți-a spus și Geaffa, ți-a spus și link-ul pe ăsta pe chat.
Pe galben?
Boss, they can be
Remember, touch sword is
my plan currently.
Okay.
This next one.
Poți să o recliv?
Deci, rage. Cred că dacă facem să-ți ăsta, durează minut, și de fapt dă una OE în tot raiul.
Hey, we go.
Yeah, this is the soften rage.
Down.
5 stacks, 50% rage.
You can do that. You want me or Manus? Manus is actually doing pretty good despite his shitty gear, so I think I'm gonna be good.
Well, the truth is, X actually has about 20 item levels on average more than I do.
You did choose the one pool where he wasn't doing half of everybody else's healer to say that, but I think's the thought that counts.
Indeed. Thank you for the compliment. I'll take it to heart.
The question is who's doing more AoE healing.
Definitely X is doing more AoE healing than me.
Since everyone's taking damage, not just 1-2 people, so spot healing might not be so good as AoE.
Yeah, Shadow also has a point. You kinda got boxed in there when you moved him closer between those pillars.
Yeah, we were trying to move him out better, keep him talent swapping for the debuff, so it kept him taunt immune. It wasn't it wasn't very smooth.
Pretty much of reason not to spread.
No, there's not issue with taunting in the middle. I was trying to taunt to take it in human form to reduce the debuff everyone was getting. And me and Lala would have ended up taunting too much. So
Dacă ai ideea, dacă îmi pun toate itemele pe care am luat, mă duc la 442, dar nu mai pot să joc, că pula aia, că mă duc la 100 corupție.
Upsi. Dragne.
Exact. Adică momentan mă țin la 30.
Alege și tu un item care are oricum o corupție praf și dai frumos cu purification în el.
Ah, ok, am înțeles ce zici.
Te costă 5 corupte mementos.
Nu poate, pentru că restul...
După ce te faci resturile?
Problemă.
Ar trebui să poate deja dacă a făcut partea...
N-a făcut. N-a făcut.
Ba da, mă, am făcut.
N-ai făcut, mă taci din gură.
După ce faci invazia și îți dă itemul din cutie, când te duci, ăla zice, vezi că poți să purifici.
Da, doar că n-ai asta, doar că n-ai mementos.
Da, de purificat pot să purific, dar n-am mementos.
Corect, trebuie să termini tot cu ăsta.
De fapt, primele mementos le iei când faci asta, când faci minor invasion-ul, pe care ar fi trebuit să-l fac astăzi în pula mea.
Whatever, ca idee, doar
30 items there.
alegi cei mai praf, bracer-ul evident.
Da, clar, bracer.
Deci bracer-ul...
Dacă n-ai o chestie și mai praf decât bracer-ul care îți dă 70 corruption și atunci ăla clar.
Deci bracer-ul îmi dă 15 corupție și am exact aceeași corupție care o am pe armă, aia cu Void Ritual.
Și arma cât corupție?
35.
Păi dacă nu faci nimic în plus arma, trebuie să o purifici.
Remind me, next.
Rămâi cu
Today,
E-level-ul
I
și
got 20 proc
statul.
on one of these crafts.
Yeah, I got a 20
Really?
fist, a 20 cauldron proc, so I have 23 now.
Ce, punem caldron?
Wait, normal ones or greater one?
Greater.
Damn.
So are we caldoring or personaling?
We're not covering, there's only like maybe half an hour break left.
Wait, you mean you don't have personal class?
He does. That's what I was saying.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Trebuie să pete pișorul.
They will not do this like that. No, no, why are you
Yeah, you should have killed it.
It's okay, I've got it, we're just going to
I'm already at the red side.
Au completat. Acum mai continuăm.
Exia yellow.
Tot pe tine. Acum e pe Exia.
Shadow red.
Și s-a dus.
Du-te la galben.
Nu mai e.
5, 4,
Sunt la galben.
3, 2,
Stai aici?
1.
Acolo trebuie să stai doar până îl iei și dispare de pe tine. După aia. Dacă s-a terminat de tot.
Păi n-are decât 5 și bounce.
Da, nu mai știam cum a statul meu.
Îți dau după traiul ăsta Weak Aura care are și tracking de bounce.
Shadow.
It is. După Ioan. 2 secunde. La brut.
Se arăt.
După Exia.
Shadow.
După Shadow. Voluntarușul, da?
Da, da.
Și stau aici?
Când l-ai primit poți să vii înapoi, că nu mai serve.
Păi dar nu mai e nimica.
Nu le-am numărat. Ca număr întotdeauna, într-adevăr, suntem acești oameni și atunci dacă am un pășitor din acum, tot acești oameni am fost, dar n-am spus așa.
Păi nu, dar mie mi-arată pe ăsta, pe Weak Aura, câte bounce-uri mai are.
O, ba, da.
Thanks, shooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vreau să zic, nu mai pune buff-ul din prima, debuff-ul din
Ciupa yellow? Exiarul. Shadow yellow.
The way forward.
Yeah, just do it, push, do it.
Fine, push sense.
Arrow said fuck it.
Too close for
Phase 2.
Resistance is useless. You cannot escape them by resistance is useless.
Yes.
Throw me one if you can. Never mind.
Resistance and let me get. You got it over your head.
Stai pe loc. Terina. Mersi.
Do you trust me?
Bă, dacă de miște motorul lui Rasian. Zic că de miște e făcut motorul lui Rasian.
Da, da, da.
Everybody has mounts and a release button. Everybody can run back. It's not waste time resing people.
Chew faster.
How can you not auto run while eating? Yes. That is the whole fight. Get arcing bonds on you, run away from everybody instantly, and hopefully they don't die.
The idea behind that is that one person will be tethered to two others, so the guy dead is the original target should move away from the group.
Domul aparține de cel.ro, by the way?
Nu.
Sure.
Pretty sure, da. Dar s-ar putea să țină de flanco.
I actually really like this fight. I think this fight's awesome.
Cel.ro a cumpărat domul.ro.
Da, da? Ești de ăsta, de flanco, că au cumpărat lanțul. Deci, practic, ai de ales între cel.ro și cel.ro cu alt nume.
Cel.ro și cel.ro, da. Ești pula. Zicea Maria, că ies de la Domo, că cel pe vreau să-mi retardați. Zic eu, băi, dar mi se pare foarte curios că este exact același preț la amândouă și ambele site-uri arată eerily similar. Ia stai să săpăm un pic. Ceva de genul, I smell a rat.
I would have gotten out with it if it wasn't for you, meddling kids.
If
Era pe Lazy Bumps.
if one of those people soaking gets the debuff first, I think that all the tanks can just backstep and hit their place if you need it. It's pretty easy to. And that way no DPS or the healer loses
Yeah,
time.
I short circuit right there. For some reason I thought I had to stay on the yellow instead of standing on the red.
Yeah, I was already on the yellow. I started doing that after the first.
Yeah, I'm not sure how my thought process would go in there. If it was just
Și ambele ce țin de Altex.
fail of
Ah.
understanding. Yeah. It's not like when everyone started yelling at me, I was halfway, so it was just like, no, I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah, you got it into the mindset that the guy that gets it first goes to yellow.
Yeah, it was just complete. Because I also, you got like confused because, oh, I have to change colors now, but you adapted fast. So, like,
Yeah, thing is, I thought since I'm second, I can just stay at yellow
5,
and DPS the
4,
point.
3, 2, 1.
Da, uite, așa de la cel pe gru pot să mă duc să-mi iau persoane.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Da, știu.
Leave money.
Atât Exiare. Exiare. You're going to...
Hai, loga o dată, cred că nu muream.
Go to red, Manis.
De ce?
Da, rot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
take me. Someone take me.
I'll take it. Shadow Run.
I'll take this one.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Careful on the sword, but if you could, because I we don't die, you kill everybody.
I'll get the item after this.
Excel.
Shadow. Go away foolish is kill the alt first then.
Five, four, three, two,
Hai calță colți. Nu pot să ies din căcaturile alea dacă n-am speed increase.
Grazie. Bless me noobs, trau arma.
Grazie on the item. Oh, Zephyr got the thing if you want.
I'll do the trinket.
Oh, there's as well.
Which one did you get? Did you get the purple one or the blue one?
Vita charged.
A tiny little rust, please.
Get wrecked.
Mă resing everyone now.
Oh, ce păt am primit!
Oh, different fight though.
Yeah,
What
I like that
do you
fight.
like?
I'm guessing a lot want to leave.
Unde-i Liviu?
I'm up.
Oh, mi-a dat trinket tu.
I'm sleepy, but I'm up for it.
Is there a boss we can actually get to fast?
Probably the doggy.
Just the dragon, possibly, that we cleared to run past.
Oh, fuck.
Why not go downstairs to Doggy Ilgin or whatever it is? Whatever.
to half the trash the next year, I think, when we kill Dark Inquisitor. I think that trash is quite quick too.
So what to fix, you know?
I'm gonna say yes. Let me just do a ready check and see. Press ready if you want to carry on. See how many people actually stay.
Guessing Sam is AFK, right?
Yeah, she's
So basically that's everyone, except for Sammy that's AFK and we're guessing she stays.
I don't know. She's never locked out. So. Oh, the bonus roll one now.
That was a very tightly tuned fight. We got quite some gear.
I've got both trinkets.
Wow, you got both trinkets?
Oh, I guess I'm trying that on trash now.
That's nice, Grats. Now you can carry it.
I know you're really good, but they have a set, and I've not used the set before. Surprising that.
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna attack that fight and strangle it. Strangle you.
Ce tigru?
Guru.
But Manus is the only healer here.
Our lives are in Manus' hand?
Again.
No.
Oh yeah. Show me on this picture where money is touched.
I'll have a for the barrels, but yeah, just in case
Proceed with caution.
Caution! We don't do caution.
I need to click that.
Screaming to the abyss.
I really need to clip that line with caution. We don't do caution.
Listen, after he was worrying about you, champion.
Champions! Azeroth need you!
Yeah, but there was the second time in Uldu when you go AFK. He goes, champion, I was worried about you. I thought we lost you. No, really, you fucker.
It is time to receive my gift. Those who
I like the one he says
shall
like,
be remade through its power.
we have to heal the wind.
Anchor point detected. Recommendation. Terminate void disruption.
If Vexiona and her dragonflight wish to be cast into darkness, then let us help them on their way.
Rathian!
Vexiona,
I look
mâncă-te-ar
forward to
draci.
reuniting you with your father.
Yay, cultists.
Yay, a ton of trash.
Immune to all forms of crowd control. Yay!
Immune to all attacks and spells.
So she's not immune to damage, which means there's some kind of damage that's fine to exploit.
So I'm guessing the two enforcers need to be tanked by one by each tank. Also, Jaffa,
Yeah?
why did you go and pick Sammy when we have you one that could make a soul stone or summoning stone and we can summon in the raid?
She enjoys the scenery.
Yeah,
enjoy the
but
scenery as well.
we also enjoy not wasting time.
Half the raid lay dead after a fucking wipe.
It's not my fault he's spending his soul stone.
Oh, the skybox is good.
This is a very pretty and very audible good rate. It's very.
Yeah.
You can clear.
I think it rivals Nightfall in music.
In the night hall.
Watch your step.
I'll start them away with the knife first.
Watch your step.
Was that a life
Yeah,
grip
no.
or was it just pushed down the stairs?
Ще една точно.
Watch your step.
Shut up. Lay there and wait for me to
I need to get this.
Watch your step.
As a for death, I think you should.
Wouldn't it be funny if after, you know, the creep, the cultists went kamikaze on Europe? That would be funny.
Before coming in, don't take time to do this. As I say, we do this. Oh my god, stop. Okay, so that.
What?
Take this corner and praise no AoE.
Leaves behind the gift of the void.
Face it.
Basically, the whole
I wonder what gives them void maybe a player doesn't have
Time should take the orb.
on the bosses.
Now you get the button to spam the Simogre. Once.
Whoa.
So feel free to use it on those cultists.
Oh,
Acum, hai.
good stand. Good fucking stand. You bastard.
Oops.
Can't take me.
Ce s-a întâmplat?
Am dat ăsta, am dat bășina
I
de
presume that was
unitate și
linked to
de
that
asta.
cutlass. I think it was. Well, fine.
Și single use? Adică ai folosit-o și pe aia, gata?
Da.
Da, da. Până la următoare.
Mi imaginez că e toată poarta la boss, știi, să se simte tan frumos, ia toate de pe
E singurul mod în care poți să scapi de debuff.
cu rabul, e frumos că încep să-l brrr.
The power.
I very much feel like that our last one is bugged. I don't think we should.
Nu era bine să te să știe că să zici nu cumpăra și
Eu think că toată lumea. care și Shadow-ul în același timp tot.
Seamănă exact cu ăsta.
Da.
Era și întrebarea de da.
Super activ. Tancul ăsta.
Oh, there you go.
L-am luat.
That's a little trap.
Got that Theriano, let's see that deeps.
I need to get closer.
Haide, Hame.
Wow!
Me as well.
Wow! 200 de KDPS, 200 în pula mea!
That's the ultimate Demon Thunder Beam.
Yep.
2.6?
I guess he has to be the division.
200 KDPS.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh shit, uitați.
All blame manners.
Pagonis.
First.
Yeah man, it's all dirty.
Just a hunch, but I think that's the one that's supposed to be.
Yep.
I don't know why I think that. Just a inkling.
Să fac un citat din ăsta, cum se cheamă, din Ice Age parcă era? What do you think that is? Stupidity.
I'm guessing we need to abuse the ability with some kind of bad.
Yeah, this is a 3-phase fight.
You can use it on the cut. Well, preferably you want to use it on the cutlass. You want to make sure you don't hit the rate. As I don't think it's dispellable in the actual boss fight. You can only get rid of it with the orb, can't you?
The boss puts a despair debuff on the tank. The debuff stacks infinitely, and the only way to remove it is for the tank to use the orb.
Oh, it's that debuff. That's on the squad.
Yeah. Okay, the boss has 3 phases. In the first phase, adds will spawn cultists and void ascendant that needs to be tanked. One tank will take the boss, the other will take the ascendant. The DPS should focus the adds and the ascendant to kill them as soon as possible. The ascendant will cast annihilation. The tank cannot avoid it, but should not face it towards the raid. You can, however, face him towards the cultists and will help kill his own allies. Once the ascendant is dead, the tank that is currently tanking the boss and has quite a few stacks of the debuff already will need to come and take the orb. This is the point where you tank swap. Once you have the orb, you'll have to wait a little bit, preferably for more adds to spawn, and use it in order to both DPS the adds and also remove the debuffs from yourself. And that's basically how you tank swap during these phases. When the ascendant dies and the orb drops, you swap tanks.
Ce tare. Yeah, okay.
The boss will also put encroaching darkness on people. It will basically do damage to you and everyone next to you in a 9 yards radius, so we need to split when this happens. Also, you will get an encroaching shadows debuff on you. This debuff not only explodes and deals damage, it also leaves behind a pool that is permanent, so we should spread it around the edges of the room. The room is pretty big, so if you put one in the middle or somewhere other than the edge, it should not be that big of a problem. Phase 2, I'm not that sure, I think it's 80 or 60% health, probably 60. She will go into the air, and it's the kind of dance gimmick where she'll choose one side and do a shadow breath on the side, so we'll have to be moving. The room will be split in 3 sides. You can tell pretty much where she's going to be by the way she's facing on the lane. There you go, 100 energy. This is basically just to avoid the breath she does, but the cultists will continue to spawn, and she'll continue to put debuffs, and this will make it harder for you to actually leave the pole in a proper place if it happens to be where she uses the breath. In phase 3, everyone will get a debuff. You will need to have at least one person in a 6-yard radius around you, otherwise we'll all take a haste debuff by 100%, and not sure if it's heroic only, but we should also get feared by this. If we don't have anyone next to us. She will also do a huge AoE. We need to move around 20 yards from her when he does. She goes into part of darkness. And people affected by terrifying presence, that's the debuff with the haste, will get feared for 8 seconds when she does the Heart of Darkness cast. Even when she does that, keep in mind, when running away from her, run away with someone next to you to avoid the debuff. And that's kind of it. She also does the Twilight Breath that you shouldn't face towards the raid in phase 3. The main gimmick here is that when phase 3 starts, she will no longer spawn, actually 2. When phase 2 starts, she'll no longer spawn Ascendants. The ideal way to do this would be that both tanks should have an orb each when phase 2 starts, so they can use it in buffs, but I'm not that important on normal.
You know, pogo sticks are getting introduced to Terraria.
I did not know that. Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, I was listening. Tactics.
Let me see. Oh, okay. So the lanes are on the long side of the if you can mark them. Jaffa.
Do you not have assist?
No, I don't think so.
Why is Shadow got assist and not you?
Probably because you're whatever you have exorcist automatically assists officers.
Oh yeah, the trusted people of CTS. Shadow, the long term. He's always here.
Those should roughly be the lanes where she'll do the breath in phase 2. Whenever you're ready, decide who tanks who first, and that's it.
Do you want the Void or the Dragon?
It's the same to me, so.
Okay, I'm DPS also, so I'll go Void. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I'll take the dragon, right? Take the overgrown lizard.
I'm out of range.
Five, four, three, two,
Here on the last
one.
phase of this thing.
How dare you defile this temple!
I just got stage 2.
Tear your soul to shreds! Servants of the Lord, come to me!
As in Dome.
It's a lot of speed on this one, right? This stats.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
People with the swirlies move from the middle of the room.
Okay, where do you want me casting?
In the ends. Should be tank.
One. Servants alive, your
2, guys, we did it.
I need to get closer.
Interact ritually.
Trees can't
In
really
the
send
middle,
the stack.
go to the sides.
You can do it, guys, keep it up.
Do not release.
Now that was an impressive
I have no idea, you can try.
Those fucking ads hurt a lot.
Da, dar trebui să-i și aduni pe toți și
Ah.
să-și orbo in your due time, adică nu ne lași pe noi să-i tankăm.
Și cum vrei să fac chestia asta? Trebuie să ție.
Păi?
Păi eram pe boss până în momentul în care s-a spawnat și eu plecat prin toate în altă direcție. Dacă tu crezi că poți să mă teleportez
Aici trebuie să-l ia... Trebuie să-l ia Jaffa mai repede.
Probably,
but it should be close enough.
E dragon normal sau... Adică faci și
N-am văzut nimic legat de tail swipe-uri și alte prostii. În afară de breath-ul ăla.
Uite-ți asta pe care vreau să eu.
I'm going to take it in the opposite side of
Am pus-o pe grupul nostru.
What were you going to say?
Okay.
No, we're going to take some instructions here.
Could you put the ascendant within the hitbox of the dragon? Because I
Păreri,
think
opinii?
the thing with the orb not
Hai
hitting the
și reușesc să deschid lucruri.
I was going to take the ascendant here, so it died by where the portal for the ads was.
Trifroțări, mamă ce?
Yeah, that's
Trifrozuri.
Trifrozuri.
Okay, I'll put it on the key and I'll try to move the other ties then.
It's that's actually Lexiona 45 degrees towards the corner, towards that corner, so she only breathes on me, and we've got them close to one another.
You might want to repair.
Shit. Oh, holy shit.
6G.
Bă, unii oameni sunt retardați, mă, să-mi bag pula.
Seems ok.
Deci eu nu știam că în România există o comunitate așa de puternică de ăsta, de alt-right, quote-unquote. Sunt pe un grup în care unii au început să facă scandal că, domnule, cât de căcat e că Uniunea Europeană vrea să oblige toți producătorii de electronice să folosească încărcătoare USB-C.
I have to admit, for a normal fight, I'm actually enjoying this very a lot more than I thought I would.
Raiden was at least a very solid encounter.
Yeah, if you think like the first 3 plus the base 2 that we did were okay, and then the end of the chapters, let's say, Fixiona, and then feel proper bosses, let's say.
Imaginați pe Paradin fără nimic.
Yeah, so far I think it's a full raid, apart from the truck.
The trash is the major downside so far.
Yeah, too much trash.
5,
Yeah,
4, 3, 2, 1. How dare you defile this temple!
I'm out of range.
Size of the stairs. Just don't cover the
She does not seem to have a headset.
Okay, they came from the other side next time.
folosește la cupoș.
Shockwave.
Asta e o luptă în care tankul face de departe mai multe lucruri.
Weapon coming.
Și asta am gândit de mele.
Breath and shockwave.
Destul de infectă lupta asta, așa, mă văd. Foarte simplu. Bun, facem cu un al treilea tank pe asta. Care se doar să ia alții.
E ok, dar... I mean, știi ce... So basically we probably should use the orb immediately. Not wait for another set of ads, since the other set of ads seems to coincide with the second orb. Or the second ad, big ad coming.
Poți să o folosești de cum o iei. Ideea e să apuci mai întâi să iei alții, că te blochează în timp ce o folosești.
Da, nu e problemă.
După aia, odată ce ai luat, când ai 200.000 DPS-ul ăla, nu mai e problemă de aggro.
Asta voiam să zic. Nu e teribil de problematic, adică pot să o iau, dar... pot să iau, dar...
Ce drăguț e el că ne dă 150% extra speed.
So
Parcă e gândit pentru wipe-uri.
I might move the markers into north and middle of the route, and we'll call a colour to road 2. So that if it goes down the middle, us going to like left or right or splitting up.
Ați minte când punea disperul ăla pe cofre?
La mine îl pune cu primul breath.
Și rămâne pe timp, da, e debuff-ul de fapt.
Nu. Pune două debuff-uri. Pune două debuff-uri pe mine. Ăla suffering care ți dă, ăla care se stachează infinit și nu are durată.
Da, nu, și ăsta expiră în 6 secunde și bubuie cu viața ta lipsă.
Deci, top off, basically.
Văd că Jeff a scos aia, Guild Reaper-ul.
Da, l-a scos. Bine, o fi scos de mult de când am mai verificat.
Nu, da.
Tu foloseai aia milogule la 5 milioane gold, tu te în gură?
Da.
Ia-l dracu de milog. Călarule, nu ți-ar fi rușine, putu-te!
Oops, m-am dus să greșit. Summon me, because I went to a different boss.
That doesn't surprise me. Like...
And this is just standing in front of, I don't know, zoo or something like that.
Yeah,
that's where it is.
Man's is in HFC farming mounts.
Yeah, I ended up in at the Hive Mind.
He's in Shadowlands actually.
Took a turn. Now he's in Entourage.
Can people see the world map? The purple one, is that just under the boss?
I have no idea, I don't see it. It's probably covered by the boss.
It. Yeah, but it's covered under her ass.
Makes sense. There you go.
This fight almost makes me want to use that return with my stunt.
Nu era.
Shit!
Okay.
Nice counter. I liked it.
I clicked ready.
Good boy.
I missed the ready button.
Shockwave.
Your aim needs working.
I'm just gonna label myself as not ready.
I need to repair.
Îmi place că Shadow și-a pus teleport aici. Să resetez dacă are nevoie. Ok, now I'm ready. Dar aceeași chestie, să mă apurați, prefer să așteptați să alerg până aici decât să-mi dați un summon. E stupefiant!
And I have a cooldown.
You guys really enjoy wasting fucking time!
N-ai observat?
Da, e shocking.
Un boss în țara asta. Măcar e fan.
Nu poți să te mișcă.
Da, poți să te mișcă, poți să te mișcă. Transition. Asta e urât pe cum. Să urcă în aer și rămâni și alții și să te feriți de tot acolo. Om care iese de pe
Hello?
Hello.
Ah, excellent.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants arise! Your master calls! Your spirit shatters!
Heal up, Bartlett.
Four, three, 2, 1.
Servants of the Lord, come to me!
It's too far away.
My children, destroy!
Weapon coming. Watch your feet.
Run from.
Oh fuck! I yellow, sorry. Yellow, go. Run away from yellow. Blue.
Right, I will carry on with blue.
Bă, voi controlați căcatul ăla de pin? Sau de random aștat?
E dat fix spre tancul care am fost întotdeauna, indiferent de ce poziție se duce.
Aha, ok, am înțeles. Deci...
Dacă se întorc pe teren,
Okay. So why is it all like always pointed at the fucking red?
Tell me when I can is it?
Și genul așa pe 1-2, da. 3, 4, 5.
Range can interrupt.
So just stay up till the end.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants of the void, come to me.
Because it's been 5 when it's been down the road and it's
Show these unbelievers our true power.
I think we have a few guests.
Breath incoming.
Beneath my shadow.
So it's
Do not release.
It's just a fucking maximum. Atunci să te și voi am stăpet.
Now that was an impressive dish.
Yeah, it should be cleaned as much as possible.
Nobody released.
Yeah, mine is set.
Yeah, but do you remember Nightfall?
So you should make it sound like that would stop people.
I mean, don't remember the priest was running from Bakadeti.
I remember. So I had to
Macro.
notification in the first place.
But so priority should be on ads, I think.
Thank you, Yuan.
Can't spend too much time on ads or we'll never hit the boss.
Yeah, you should be able to ignore the first ones if you've killed the void ascendants. The tank can just beam them, but after that you'll have to start cleaving them. So the off tank will have to step them under the boss, otherwise they can end up falling behind.
Tariana, can you actually see the flying dragon?
Yep.
Because I can call it if you need me to.
Yeah, I can see it. It's just hectic. I have to keep moving the camera after.
Yeah, but I don't. So
5,
Then if you have a
4,
better
3,
vantage point, so
2,
to say, please.
1.
call it.
How dare you defile this temple?
I can only call it
Du-te-n pula mea, ce bullshit de căcat, fute-mă și pe el de corruption. Tocmai am realizat ceva, căcatul ăsta procui și pe self-inflicted damage. Păi, da, I have a problem with that, considerând că sacrifice-ul și ăsta cum se numește Hand of the Knight of the Martyr, they deal damage to me și practic e guaranteed proc.
You are unworthy to hold such power. Servants of the void,
I'm gonna fly soon.
Shockwave. Launch.
show these unbelievers our true power.
So much DPS for a tank.
Breath incoming.
Oh, să bat pula.
Breath incoming.
să continue în momentul respectiv ceva, I don't know.
Wait for Trisander.
3, 2, 1. Shockwave.
Yeah, I got 3 Sanders. Go.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Your spirit shatters!
Going to try and interrupt the rituals back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants of the void, come to me!
Ah,
Faithful servant, show these unbelievers our true power!
Breath incoming.
Beneath my shadow!
No,
got so
that
successful
was an
the first time,
impressive
but you know I'm doing
death.
that again.
the one is working for the enemy.
No, she stopped on the yellow middle lane. I don't know.
That's probably the first time I got it. I swear I saw her board on the middle, and I think I looked away.
I have many wares.
I'm not
because-
sure what the trigger for it doing.
Because she hovers over the lane she's about to breathe, which is why I said blue.
You know what? I have an idea about how to handle the void zones. We could start on the farther right side, leave everything at the wall and start moving to the left. Eventually we'll run out of room, but it's gonna be easier for the transition through the lanes if they're stacked up on the right, like closer to the wall and then stacking them up that way.
The only problem is we have 2 bear tanks, so it's quite hard to pick up the ads if they're in a void puddle. We have no ranged capability.
Would she spawn them in the
Yeah, she just spawns them all over the room. I
Oh,
don't believe there's anything
that's
stopping
actually
her doing it.
stupid. Didn't they think about? Yeah, of course they thought about it, but they give no fuck. Like,
They're probably thinking it's not a problem in larger groups. They're notorious for like being like, when it comes to 10 groups.
Do the ads actually do anything?
only one guy that casts, but he's easily interrupted. But sometimes he spawns too.
Because we could just have like people cleaving and just basically ignoring them, but killing the occultist so it doesn't transform. And then the tank can just use his extraction button on it and deal most of the damage.
Yeah, pretty much I ignore them.
Yeah, if you can, we might just be able to keep them up for maybe 2-3 waves at a time, honestly. Of course, use it on the first pack.
Look at my Vexiona damage. I'm just abusing the ads to get a ton
The
of
thing
items.
with the cultists is that some of them gain energy over time and turn into void ascendants if they're not dead.
Yeah, the occultist needs to die. Well, that's just it, isn't it?
And the ritualist casts void bolts at random players, not at the tank.
Is it, oh, okay, then they pretty much have to die because the void bolt bloody hurts. Unless we want to not leave them, not kill them at all, and have set up a really amazing interrupt rotation, which I think will work perfectly.
Right, yeah.
Okay, voice killer.
The doctor indeed. let's slay some dragons and then go for some dungeons. Oh wait,
Normal mythic farm.
5,
whatever you
4,
guys want. I
3,
just want to say
2, 1.
Farm
How
corrupt.
dare you defile this temple! Your spirit shatters! Servants of the Lord, come to me! Your spirit shatters!
Quite heavy attacks.
Servants arise! Your master calls!
RG5's up in this aspect.
Rip you apart myself!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants arise! Your master calls! Your spirit shatters!
I think that.
Это плохо. Sunt forma de... Da,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dar ce mișto arată forma de...
Servants of the Lord, come to me! Tear your soul to shreds!
Oh!
They can also be stunned.
Servants of the Lord, come to me! Faithful
I can
servants,
interrupt you.
show these unbelievers our true power! Come to darkness! I shall rip you apart myself!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants alive! Your master calls! Your spirit shatters!
Should I blow these guys up?
2, 1.
Your master calls! Your spirit shatters!
I'm out of range.
I think this one is live.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Your master calls!
I'll interrupt.
My chosen! Destroy!
Breath incoming.
She's going at purple.
Is that even yet?
Still guessing on foot.
Is that landing?
Four, 3, 2, 1. Phase 3. Shut. Four, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Right, so in case people were unaware in that last phase,
No, that
people think it's
was an
6
impressive
yards. It's
deal.
not. You have to stand next to somebody or near somebody when you reduce pace, and when she does those fear that you have to run away from her from, at the end of it, if you are not within a few yards of someone, you'll be feared. I think it's feared. Something bad happens.
Feared, yeah. I'd say as a rule everyone moves to blue and
So in that last phase, everyone stand together and move away from the boss
the
together.
tanks move to yellow and back or whatever the other side is.
Yeah, I'm still wondering what to do with the tanks. We're just going to need to be near each other, but the breath will go on both of us, which is us dead.
Does she use breath while doing the...
Not while doing it, no. We'll have to stand on him for the fear. I can't stand on him to give him the haste production, that's what I mean.
Yeah, well, you can't avoid it, that's the whole point of the no more resetting part. It's not type of enrage.
Yeah, but if I stand on him the whole time, we're both going to get the breath when she does it. It is a cone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. We could stay near one another until she casts, and when she casts, we move away.
Yeah, that is what I was thinking of doing. I was trying to let you take a bit more than that, sorry. Then I was going to tank and use my wall to reset because I had enough.
I noticed. You dropped it when it died.
Oh, did I drop it when I died?
Yep.
Oh, so that's going to get up. That's kind of handy. on damage when it comes to movement.
Well enough, it's easy.
Also, you can use Tremor Totem just in case whenever it's after damage you cast the thing to avoid fear.
Right, so we'll give it about half past, and then we'll try to do 2 more pools. We'll see.
It's like 2.5. Yeah.
5,
Like
4,
a vampire.
3, 2, 1.
How dare you defile this temple! Your spirit shatters! Samurai, your master calls!
Boss.
Spirit shatters!
Oh, no, fucking hell.
But again, just in case.
Unworthy!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants of the void, come to me!
Flying soon.
Faithful servant, show these unbelievers our true power!
Sper că bine am luat agro de pe wind ăsta.
Posibil să nu fi fost
Nu, a fost. S-a pus în contact.
Este posibil.
Weapon coming.
It's too far away.
I shall rip you apart myself!
To Gryffindor.
2, 1.
Păgnare.
Spirit shatters!
Sper de să fiu.
I'm out of range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants arise! Your master calls! Your soul to shreds!
Watch your feet.
Da, ăla de-al.
To darkness!
Breath incoming. Four, three, two, one.
Servants of the void, come to me! Your soul to shreds!
Unde...
Unde este?
Gata, te-am
Where's the big bad purple shit?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants arise! Your master calls! Your soul to shreds!
Exi, if you have an innervate, now's the time.
4,
Don't do it. You have I'll just take it in this phase.
We're supposed to stay stacked here.
Stacked.
4,
We can agree.
2,
Back to hotel. Try running together. Okay.
Right, everyone running through the blue mark.
The part we are going
Yeah, so. Me?
Coming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll just drop the tremors if you can.
I'm just gonna hide over here.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
Go out to the boss.
I need to get closer.
Keep.
9, come on.
My destiny!
Corruption eradicated. Initiating anchor materialization. Good riddance. Vexiona would see all dragons kneel before this off.
Well done, champions! Each anchor brings us closer to unleashing the power of the Forge against Ny'Alotha.
Might as well see the view from the other side.
Alright. If what we have tonight, and if
It's just a shortcut.
everybody can just send me a message if they. I know extending seems pointless for the normal, but we'll like to see every single boss. Let me know if people actually get off those bosses. Well, let's see.
I'd say we farm the first couple of bosses. There's nice trinkets and weapons from all of them.
Well, cast the trinket at Skitra, that's all.
Wait, so we're reducing to 2 raids a week from 3?
We might even be one as we're doing Friday. We won't be doing Wednesday.
What? Oh, okay. So we are actually expecting to kill 12 bosses in 3 hours a week?
Yep, which is why
Yeah,
it's going
that's
to be
gonna
very
be tough.
important people turn up at the time and not sit there AFKing or be too late to the raid, as there happens to be quite a lot of bullying and trash killing.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles.
Maybe add an hour of raiding.
Well, when we reach the point that we don't spend 30 minutes just explaining every boss, it should be much faster.
It's true. Well, see you guys, and thanks for the raid.
Cheers.
Night night.
Good night, guys. Remember, if we're not raiding, if you want to get gear, there's always Mythic Pluses, which is a fantastic source of gear. Do the
You
notes.
can also farm normal mythics or corrupted gear.
And that.
Let's do that.
And if people end up wanting another raid, split in and if there's people for it.
Yeah, I wanna kill Heroic Ny'Alotha, like, you know, in a normal amount of time. I don't wanna
Versiunea a fost
waste,
interesantă.
you know, time.
Drăguțele luptele.
So it's quite important if we do is for people to kind of, if they can, try and keep not to keep their folk
I have many wares.
if you can, and if you're not raiding, it's always Mythic Plus.